Hi, today is April 7th, and I'd like to give you an update as to the situation in Haledon with respect to how we're handling the pandemic. It's been a difficult week for all of us. Here in Haledon, we saw our first confirmed death of a resident as a result of COVID-19. And while I'm here to report that there are 82 confirmed cases in the borough, I want to stress that those numbers have a tendency to fluctuate, and sometimes when you get the numbers during a certain part of the day, we then see that the numbers change slightly later in the day, and that's a result of people not changing their addresses, and in some cases we need to wait for confirmation so that we can report those numbers accurately. But whether it is 82 or 62, and I hate to say it, but in a couple of days you'll probably see closer to 100. The numbers themselves aren't what's important. What is important is that they represent real people, and sadly it's gotten to the point where many of us can say that we now know someone who is dealing with this disease. So they're real people, they're your neighbors and friends and family, and I ask everyone in Haledon to keep that in mind. We don't want to make this some kind of a roll call of numbers, but I do know people want to know what's going on, and we're trying our best to keep you current with that information. We want you to know that the testing at William Patterson University continues. That location is staffed completely by volunteers. So as a result, they are not open 7 days a week. They try their best to be open as often as they can, but there are days when they're closed. I would ask that you check the county website. In addition, the people that are being tested at the county location need a prescription. And that is why you're seeing about a 55-57% positive rate, because the people that are going there with doctors' prescriptions. So they're people with verified symptoms. Also, they've done a terrific job, the county has, at the William Patterson location of testing our first responders, giving them a fast track to be tested so that they can continue the work that they are doing. And at this time, what I'd like to do is thank the County of Passaic, thank the public health officials who've done an incredible job of managing what is an extremely difficult situation. And I'm not going to pretend that it may not get worse before it gets better, folks. That's just the reality. You can kind of imagine this as a wave, and we have not hit that crest yet. That being said, we do see that the growth rate is diminishing, meaning that while there are new cases every day, they're not cases that are growing exponentially, doubling, in other words, or worse. They're starting to flatten out, and that's where you come in, and that's where I come in. I've been working from my home like many of you. We need to continue that. It's gotten extremely irritating, I understand. It's gotten frustrating at times, but now is not the time to give up. I ask you to please stay at home, maintain proper hygiene, and as we see people now heeding the CDC's advice to wear protective gear, whether that is a dust mask, some kind of a cloth mask or bandana, gloves. Folks, please do not discard those items in a public place. It just makes no sense to do that. Someone has to pick those up, and that's not right. I do need your help. Make sure you dispose of those materials where they belong, in the trash receptacles. Folks, I ask that you give us a little more patience. I know you've all done a great job, especially the kids out there who have been cooped up in their homes. I know they're doing their schoolwork. That doesn't exactly sound like a lot of fun, to spend time at home doing work and having your outside time limited. So we're all in that boat. And I do thank everyone for being so cooperative. Lastly, I'd like you to tune in to the first remote council meeting here in Haledon. That'll be Thursday night at 7 p.m. We are going to be participating remotely, calling in on a conference line. That number is available at the Borough Hall on the Borough Hall website. So if you'd like to participate, we will be conducting our business meeting remotely. There will be no one present at the council chambers. Thank you so much, everyone. Good luck and stay safe.